Yo Coastal peeps, it's Oz. How's it going? I got a lot of really good comments about the first 10 days in Japan, my last video. If you haven't seen it, definitely click up there. So I thought today, you know what, I'd continue and I'd tell you my first memorable experience. Your first kiss? No. Your first car? Nope. Your first sexual experience? What? No. My first memorable experience in Japan. Boring. No, actually it wasn't. It was actually really fun. Alright, but keep it short. That's what she said. So I started working at Neon. It was a summer, so there's a lot of festivals going on. So one of the people I trained with at Neon, he invited me to her town called Okazaki to watch Hanabi, which are fireworks. So let's call her Special K. Why? Well, because she's cuckoo. So Special K gave me directions on how to get to Okazaki Station and her cell phone number to give her a call so she could pick me up from the station. So I headed out on the Meitetsu line pretty confident. So I don't know how it is now, but at the time, Meitetsu line had no English signs, so I had no idea where to get off. I was listening to the conductor and hoping that I could catch the words Okazaki and then I'd get off the train. This is what he sounded like. FML. Luckily, across from me were these three guys who I will call the three wise men. They were watching me and they knew I was lost, and surprisingly they could speak fluent English. So they helped me get off at Okazaki Station. The station was packed, people everywhere. I looked for a payphone and I gave Special K a call. Unfortunately, this was the automated message I heard. That was helpful. So I thought, you know what? Okazaki can't be that big. Maybe I'll just walk around and I'd bump into her. Boy, was I wrong. I walked around for an hour and no luck. I was sweaty, I was tired, confused, lost, and most of all, missing the fireworks. So I saw a 7-Eleven, I got a drink, I tried the payphone to try to get in contact with Special K, and got the same message. So at the 7-Eleven outside, I sat on the curb and I just waited it out. So then the 7-Eleven girl came up to me and she asked me if I was okay. She didn't actually speak English, but she had an electronic dictionary with her. In Japanese, you'd call it Denshi Jisho. So I tried calling Special K again with her help, and I was hoping that she could listen to the message and help me figure out what that lady on the other side was saying. She basically translated as the signal was down. I guess if you have 40,000 people all with cell phones in a small area, signals tend to get jammed. The 7-Eleven girl was really nice and she said she would stay with me until I could actually contact Special K. So I introduced myself and she told me her name was Mommy. Now I hadn't been in Japan for very long, so when she said Mommy, instead of hearing M-A-M-I, Mommy, I heard M-O-M-M-Y, Mommy. So Mommy and I, sounds so weird, sat and chatted. Finally, after an hour or so, I finally got a hold of Special K. Now, Special K was also new to the area, so she couldn't explain to me how to get to her home. All she could tell me was that she lived near a pachinko parlor called Zen. Now, if you don't know what a pachinko parlor is, this is a pachinko parlor. Also, if you go to the japanchannel.com, there's a really good video about pachinko parlors. So all I had to do was find Zen. Simple, right? Wrong. So I asked Mommy, how can I get to Zen? Mommy called her boyfriend. Mommy has a boyfriend. And her boyfriend worked at a pachinko parlor, so he had heard of Zent. He worked at a different one, but he said he would try to figure out where Zent was. Perfect. Unfortunately, he found out that Okazaki has 4 Zents. Good job, Special K. FML. So I called Special K back and I told her, listen, there's 4 Zents in Okazaki. Which one is yours? This was her response. I will ask Jesus to guide you to the right one. Cuckoo. So I was about to go off on my own and find it when Mommy told me that her boyfriend was on her way with his friends to come and help me find the Zent. Japanese people are really nice. So I'm in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven with mommy when like 10 motorbikes come out and they start circling us. Now these motorcycle gangs are called Bozuzoku. Once again, the JapanChannel.com has videos on them as well. Now nothing really scares me in Japan, but when I saw these motorcycles circling me, I was a little freaked out. Please don't kill me! I think I even soiled myself. No, I didn't really soil myself. That would be pathetic. So the motorbikes stop, and one guy gets off, takes off his helmet, and it's mommy's boyfriend. So mommy's boyfriend is in the Bozuzoku. So he gives me one of the helmets, I get on the bike, and all the bikes storm off, we're weaving through crowds. It was crazy. Now none of them really speak English, but for some reason they knew the song by Green Day, so everybody while we were riding the bikes was at the top of their lungs singing, "Do you have the time to listen to me?" So we went to the first Zent, no Special K. Then we went to the second Zent, no Special K. I guess Jesus doesn't like pachinko. So instead of continuing on, they decided, you know what, let's take a break. So they went to a family mart, got some beers, and started drinking. Great, now I was drinking and driving. Mommy would be proud. Well, not that mommy, my mommy. So we're at the 7-Eleven when all these guys with blood all over their clothes walk in. What the hell is going on? Basically, they were a fight club. Yeah, fight club, like Brad Pitt and Edward Norton. These guys, nothing better to do on a summer night, decided to go to the back of a family mart and kick the crap out of each other. They asked if I wanted to join and I was like, yeah, no. So we headed out to the third Zent and Special K was there. So Special K and I, we thanked everyone, and Special K decided to take everybody's names and put it in her Bible so she could say a prayer for us that night. Cuckoo, cuckoo. So a lot of firsts happened to me that night. I had my first Hanabi, my first motorcycle gang ride-along while singing Green Day, my first fight club encounter, and my first time meeting a mommy, besides my own. And that is why I love Japan. So what fun adventure either in Japan or in your own country have you had that just happened out of the blue? Leave it in the comments below. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed another one of my toilet vlogs. I'll see you next time. Peace!